Hello and welcome to the very first installment of Sound Advice with SoundProofLiz. So I asked you guys to send me your advice questions on Twitter and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. Whether it's good advice, I don't know. You'll follow it or you won't. That's your choice. My advice is to not take any of my advice too seriously. There you go. Our first question today is one that I ponder daily, and it is, how can I run away from all of my problems? Well, you can just do what I do and just kind of... Our next question is, what do you do when you're pretty sure 90% of your family doesn't see a problem with Trump being president? Well, as a native-born Texan, I have a lot of conservative family members and a lot of conservative people that I'm friends with on Facebook, and they don't see a problem with Trump becoming president, so I relate to this on a personal level, and let me just tell you a few things you can do to get through this. You can either, one, try to convince them that he is an awful person. You can find something on the internet that shows them all the reasons why Trump is like Hitler, because these similarities really rack up and it's terrifying. I mean, how could you think he would ever be a good leader or a good president or a good person at all? Do you remember how Trump was perceived before the presidential election? Yeah, he was a joke. He had a toupee and, you're fired and The Apprentice, and nobody liked him. He was a joke, and guess what? He's still a joke. He's just running for president. People are like, oh, I really like him because he's really straightforward and he's not afraid to say what he thinks and he's not afraid to be politically incorrect. Well, it's politics. You should be politically correct. It's in the name. So you should do that. Being politically correct to me is just saying the right things and making sure no one is offended and people are treated equally. And what's the bad thing with that? Why are people praising him for hurting minorities and women and offending people? That's not a thing you should aspire to do. So now I'm just ranting about Trump. But if your family supports them, then sometimes you can change their mind and sometimes you can't. And sometimes you just have to avoid the conversation altogether and not have a family feud hosted by Steve Harvey, because, there's not a lot that you can do. But you can vote against him. Yay. Any advice on how to stop procrastinating? This girl never procrastinates. And when she wants to make one video a week in her mind, she does it. Wait. That's completely wrong. I don't know how to stop procrastinating. It's built into my bones. I've been a cold-blooded procrastinator for as long as I can remember. You just have to find someone else to push you to do the things that you know you should do, but you don't want to do because you're lazy. Or give yourself awards for when you do things ahead of time, and then you can stop procrastinating. But basically, you just have to get up and do it. You just have to do it. Just do it! Do I need a degree to have a successful career? Depends on what kind of career you're going for. If it's an art that you've been doing your whole life, then maybe you don't need a degree to have a successful career. But you do have to have examples of your work or enough experience to have a successful career. Things like being a doctor and being a lawyer, then yeah, you probably have to have a degree to have a successful career. But if you are on YouTube and you make videos for almost half of your life, then you move to Los Angeles and apply at full screen and get a job there, then no, you don't have to have a degree. What is the best way to eat a sandwich? So here you see two pieces of bread. For a sandwich, you put stuff in between the bread, and then you put the bread together and you'll mash it down, not too hard. You don't want to squish anything, but just mash it down and then take it like so and insert into your mouth this way. Not this way, you're crazy if you do that. Not this way, no. This way. And that's how you eat a sandwich. James has raised an important point. If it's grilled cheese, you cut it diagonally. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. So then you cut it diagonally and you eat it this way. It's like that. Just fly. And now I'm just eating bread. Our next question is, what is a creative way of coming out? Well, I don't think it has to be creative. That's not really the point. But if you want it to be creative, then yeah, go for it. I would get all of the magazine covers from the celebrities who said they were gay, Ellen's classic, yep, I'm gay, and then make a cardboard cutout size of the cover and put your face where Ellen's face is, and then just walk around with that. And then I think people will get it. Or you can come up with something else and try to use it to sell your book. Okay, so that's all the time I have today for sound advice. Join us next time when we do this, which is sometime, I don't know when. Follow me on Twitter. I want to give a special shout out to Andre because he made me this pillow and sent it. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Beauty and the Beast rose and the little Soundproof Liz logo. If you want to make me something, you can send it to the P.O. box. It's in the description down there. You can send it and I will love it no matter what it is. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and Tumblr. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye. The other day, James and I went to Disneyland, and of course we Disney bounded as Merida and Robin Hood. Check out these pics. Oh my god, we're so cute. I know it. I don't know how to... I did it. No, I didn't. How do I...
Just push the shutter, like the,
James!
the picture button.
Oh, okay.